Hey guys, what's going on? This is Anthony, aka Mega Man X. Um, you saw pretty much this weekend have my second iteration, which is technically my fifth barbecue event called Rumble in the Cookout. Um, Let me just start by saying thank you guys. It was really an amazing event. Um, I'm sorry if I sound a little raspy. My voice is kind of shot from this whole weekend, but it was an amazing event, pretty much. I will say that everything really ran smoothly. Thanks to Brooklyn Arcade with the obviously providing the cabs and the CPS2 boards, like Esteban. Thanks to Super Joe, pretty much the staff. Thanks to Kyle, comeback Kyle, for basically doing what he do best, know how to make sure the tournaments ran smoothly. Jose Cruz for the technical monkey, aka Chris Doyle, for making sure that the boards are there, it's installed, and everything. And thank you guys. Also, I would like to thank for commentary. I'd like to thank my boy Josh C, aka OG09er. Thank you, Zagrand, for getting in the comms as well. It was an honor for having those two commentate for a majority of the tournament. Thank you to D Owls for commentating as well. His commentary was very good. It was very awesome. And shout out to Mike Beltran as well. He came through. He promoted his tournament, which is Fighting Spirits 5, September 21st. You guys should go there. It's at Free Play Arlington. That's where it's going to be at. What I've learned for this past weekend, basically, is which is my mistake in terms of how it was. I think, well, starting the tournament half hour late, I thought to myself it was kind of a bad move, to be honest with you. But kind of remembered the game that we played, which is Super Turbo, which is pretty an awesome game. Um, it went by pretty quickly, so everything went pretty well, to be honest with you. I will say for teams, I did, well, theoretically, I didn't really thought about this, and this was my bad. I think it would have been easier to have the player names associated with the team names, and I feel like the challenge system is, I mean, as simplistic as challenge is, I think it has its real limitations in terms of um, making sure that people know who they are and anything like that. Um, the other thing is, I know about the lighting situation with the cameras, but we worked with what we had, and I didn't. To be honest with you, I didn't think too much it was a big deal or anything like that. But we strive to make really more drastic improvements. You know what I'm saying? We strive to make more drastic improvements in terms of making sure that next barbecue is going to be ran just as well. Um, but overall, I was very happy. I was very happy how this was ran. I mean, I always for years when I did the barbecue, when I started doing the barbecue, I was always nervous in terms of how things are going to be ran and everything like that. And I realized like the players and my staff makes it a lot easier for me for it to just run by. And like I said, I didn't have nothing I should have had nothing to worry about. So thank you for the staff. And big shout outs to the Chef Kiss. Yeah, you guys should give him a follow. That's my best friend, my wingman. He did the cooking, and there was a lot of food. There was a lot of food pics been taken, and he did his thing, and everybody was fed very well. Everybody was like really, really, really enjoy the food. Like they really enjoy the food. So overall, I'm very happy in terms of how things are. I feel like there are some minor things that has to be worked on, and we will work on it. Also, if you're still interested in like the artwork, you guys should reach out to Mr. Lionplex. He's the one who drew the artwork for me, and he's also a big integral piece into the structure of this barbecue because the artwork kind of defines it kind of defines the community. Instead of like a tournament fashion, it's like a party faction. Because the thing is, the nature of the barbecue is basically it's a party for the community. It's a party for the players who plays a lot of Super Turbo, and it's not often that we get an event that you come over to a venue, you play the game you love, and then you have some really bomb food afterwards with it. It's kind of unheard of. But I would say like people who does it at home, they can do it at home. They do it at home. They play their favorite game, but it was a combination of both. It's like you have a tournament on top of a barbecue that's happening, and sometimes you forget that the tournament is actually happening, and everybody is having a good time. So I tell you, and it was surreal. It was really surreal. Like a lot of players came out on their own dime to come and having a good time. Like Silent Scope, Lucas, and the big star Go Kart Jack came from all the way from the UK, and he came from the UK. He had a blast. And also shout out to Sonny, who's also from the UK. He came by and did a lot of recording. Speaking of recording, him and Boring Fernando, but Boring Fernando is from New York. He did some recording too, so shout out to him also. But it was surreal, like I said, it was surreal. And I thank you all for having visibility on my barbecue, because it started from 15 people, and then each year it kept growing, and now we're at a point that, well, it's a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo major at this point. But I wouldn't consider it a major. I consider it a party. But like I said, we did hit the stretch goals, and 2025 Rumble in the Cookout 3 will be coming. So thank you all. I humbly appreciate the gratitude. It means a lot. It really means a lot, because I don't get it as much, but I try my best to please the community the best way I can. And I feel like the best way I could do it is just throw a party for you guys. So stay tuned for Rumble and Cookout 3, but I will be streaming some, usually occasionally streaming some Super Turbo. Like Monday Night Turbo, we do like Fightcade online monthly. That's supposed to come back in July, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I mean, there's not much more I can say, but thank you all. Thank you to the players. Thank you to the fans, and thank you all of the Super Turbo universe that's around the world for watching. It means a lot. So expect more from your boy. All right, everybody, take care. Thank you.